Hello friends. In our today's video, we discuss the algorithm second of parabola. In algorithm second of parabola, see what is our given thing. That algorithm to generate equispace endpoints of arc of parabola symmetric about the y-axis. That is, if it is a symmetric about the y-axis, x our equation it is like as a x square which is equal to 4ay, and its parametric equation is the order pair x comma y which is equal to 2a theta comma a theta square. So according to this one, the step first is suppose the number of points equal to n. Next one, we find out the values of a. So that values of a we have to find out, check whether in our given example which of the types equation are given. If our given equation like this one form, so we have to compare that equation with our standard equation x square which is equal to 4ay, and by using that things we have to write down the values of a. Now in our steps 2 to find our delta theta. For finding the delta theta, it is again as a parabola, it is one of the arcs. So for that again we have to, there are the two cases are arises if the limit of x is given or if the limit of y is given. So see how can we write down the formula of the theta min and theta max directly here. So now see here we have to discuss the algorithm which is a symmetric about the y axis, means our analytical equation it is like as a x square which is equal to 4ay. Parametric equation is the order pair x comma y which is equal to 2a theta comma a theta square. So if the limit of x is given, so we have to only consider the x coordinate, x which is equal to 2a theta. Instead of x, we write down the x mean, x instead of theta, we write down the theta mean. First of all, we have to rearrange that term, 2a theta mean which is equal to x mean. Theta mean we have to write down as it is, 2a is a multiply here, so it is a shifted, it become divided. So we get the formula theta mean which is equal to x mean by 2a. Similarly, for finding the theta max, instead of mean, we write down the max. See here. So we get the formula of the theta max which is equal to x max divided by 2a. So directly we have to write down that formula of the theta mean and theta max in our algorithm. So theta mean which is equal to x mean by 2a and theta max which is equal to x max by 2a. But it is again as a one of the arcs, so we write down the formula of the delta theta which is equal to theta max minus theta mean divided by n minus 1. So write down the formula, put the values of theta max from the here and also the theta means values from here. Do this simplification and find out the delta theta. Our second case, if the limit of y is given. So see what will happen if the limit of y is given. If the limit of y is given, so we have to consider only the y's coordinate from our parametric equation. So our y's coordinate is y which is equal to a theta square. So y which is equal to a theta square. Instead of y, we write down the y mean. Instead of theta, we write down as a theta mean. So first of all, we have to rearrange that term. So write down the a theta square mean which is equal to y mean. Theta square mean we have to write down as it is. A is a multiply here, so it is a shifted, it become divide. So y mean by a. But we have to find out the theta mean. So we have to taking the square root on both sides. When we have to taking the square root on both sides, we get as a theta mean which is equal to square root of y mean by a. Now similarly, for finding the theta max, we have to, instead of mean, we write down the max. See here. So in this manner, we have to get the theta max which is equal to square root of y max by a. See here, in our algorithm step, we have to consider our directly the theta means value which is equal to square root of y mean by a, theta max which is equal to y square root of y max by a. Again write down our delta theta which is equal to theta max minus theta mean divided by n minus 1 which is equal to, we put the values of theta max minus theta mean divided by n minus 1. So in our step third, to find out our initial point. Again there are the two cases are arises, if the limit of x and if the limit of y. If the limit of x is given, means this boundary condition are given. So for the finding initial point x1 y1, we have to keep the x1 coordinate as it is, means x mean as it is, and that y1 we have to write down as a theta square mean. So these values we have to consider from our parametric equation. So our parametric equation, see here, x comma y, which is equal to 2a theta comma a theta square. So here x mean we have to write down as it is, and y coordinate a theta square. Instead of theta we write down here the theta mean. Okay, and if the case second, if the limit of y is given, that is the y mean less than equal to y less than equal to y max. So initial point x1 y1 which is equal to, so limit of y is given, so we have to keep our y coordinate is a y mean, and for the x1 value we have to consider from our parametric equations of x coordinate 2a theta. So instead of theta we have to consider only the theta mean. So in this manner we have to find out the initial point. Either we have to given the limit of x, or either we have to given the limit of y. So step 4 is for I equal to 1 to n minus 1. We calculate the remaining n minus 1 point by using our next recursive formula is, so x of I plus 1, y of I plus 1, 1 which is equal to xi yi 1, 1 0 2 a delta theta 1 a delta theta square 0 0 1. Now see in our some previous algorithms what will happen. The all circles algorithm having the same recursive formula, all algorithm related to ellipse having a same recursive formula, and same thing is happen for the hyperbolic algorithms also. But there is a changes in parabola's algorithm. For the symmetric about x-axis, it having a different recursive formula, and symmetric about the y-axis, it having a some different recursive formula. So here we have to first column of that matrix become 1 0 2 a delta theta 1 2 delta theta 1 a delta theta square 0 0 1. And step 4 is a form the position vector matrix X of the points obtained in step 4 with the initial point, and then we have to stop our procedure here. So now we have to discuss one of the example related to same algorithm. See in our algorithm, obtain the equispace 4 points of arc of parabola. So x square which is equal to 12y in first quadrant for 2 less than equal to y less than equal to 5. So we have to write down the number of points n equal to 4. The equation of parabola is given x square which is equal to 12y. So it is a symmetric about the y-axis. So we write down x square which is equal to 12y, like is a 4 into 3 into y. So that equation is a compare with x square which is equal to 4ay. So our a's value is 3, that we have to write down here. So next one we have to write down the boundary condition. So see here the boundary condition of y is given. So 2 is less than equal to y less than equal to 5. So here the y mean is 2 and y max is a 5. Next one we have to write down the parametric equation of the parabola x square which is equal to 4ay is the order pair x comma y which is equal to 2a theta comma a theta square. So is the next line we have to write down to find the delta theta mean which is equal to, so we have to already know that. How can we find out that formula? So see, if the boundary condition related to y is a given, our theta means becomes square root of y mean by a, and theta max which is equal to square root of y max by a. So that formula we have to write down here. Y means value is a 2, a's value is 3, so 2 by 3, square root of 2 by 3 we get this entry. Y max value is a 5, again a's value is a 3, so 5 by 3, square root of 5 by 3 we get this value. Is the next line we have to write down the delta theta which is equal to theta max minus theta mean divided by n minus 1. So put our theta max value, theta means value divided by 4's value is here, n's value is a 4, so we write down 4 minus 1. Do the calculation in our calci, we get this required answer. So now is the next step, we have to need to write down the initial point. So see, if the boundary relation of y is a given, so its initial point is a x1 y1 which is equal to 2a theta mean and y mean. So we write down that formulas in our example. So initial point x1 y1 which is equal to 2a theta mean, y mean keep as it is, put the values a, theta mean and y mean, those we have to already write down in our example, do the simplification. So this is our initial point x1 y1. Now as the next step we have to write down the recursive formula is x of I plus 1, y of I plus 1, 1, xi yi 1. So first column is a 1 0 2 a delta theta, second column is a delta theta 1 a delta theta square 0 0 1 for I equal to 1 to n minus 1. So in our that standard matrix we have to put the values of a, delta theta. So all this calculation are done in Calc, we get this required term. Similarly, delta theta's values put here, a and delta theta square we have to do this simplification in Calc, we get this answer. And the last column we have to write down as it is. Again for I equal to 1 to n's value is a 4 here. So 4 minus 1 is a 3. So and represent that formula, that recursive formula by 1. So first of all we have to done the procedure for I equal to 1. So for I equal to 1 in 1 we get, so 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 1 is a 2. For obtaining x2 y2 1 we get, use the x1 y1 1. So x1 y1 we have to already obtain here. So that values we have to consider here. The standard matrix is here. Again the first row, first column we get this entry. First row, second column we get this entry. First row, last column we get this entry. So in this manner we have to obtain our x2 y2 1. Next for I equal to 2 in 1. So when we have to put the i's value is a 2. So 2 plus 1 is a 3. 2 plus 1 is a 3 and here the 2 2. Means in shortly we have to say that for obtaining the x3 y3 1 we use the x2 y2 1. Again this is our standard matrix. So in our next step we have to write down our x2 y2's value. Those we have to obtain here. So again do the same procedure. First row, first column we get this entry. First row, second column we get this entry. Again first row, last column we get this entry. So for I equal to 3, because that procedure we have to done up to till I equal to 3. So for I equal to 3 in 1 we get as a 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 1 is a 4 and here the 3 3. In shortly we have to say for obtaining the x4 y4 1 we use the x3 y3 1 into our this standard matrix. X3 y3 1, these values we have to already obtain here. So put that values here. Again do the same procedure. First row, first column we get this entry. First row, second column we get this entry. First row, last column we get this entry. And lastly we have to write down the required points are. So this is our x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x4 y4. So maybe we have to stop our procedure here, or maybe write down our next matrix removing our homogeneous coordinate 1. So thank you for watching this video.